Alright guys, so I'm going to do one of my patented videos before work, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Doctor Strange, The Life of Doctor Strange. This is the continuation of the Jed MacKay run, which, god damn, my hair can never, no matter what I do, my hair can never stay where I want it to. Anyway, Doctor Strange, The Life of Doctor Strange, like I said, is the continuation of the Jed MacKay run, which is started off, funny enough, with the death of Doctor Strange. Then we had the short run of Clea as the Sorcerer Supreme. Then we bounced back to Doctor Strange coming back to life at the end of that story arc. And this is him now with Clea basically fixing up the Marvel Universe because Strange was gone and there was... there's been shenanigans, magical shenanigans going on. But it's not just Strange who is, Strange and Clea who are basically cleaning up the magical side of the Marvel Universe. Wong has joined a group called WAND, which was a sub-department of the magical division of S.H.I.E.L.D. So he and the only agent left of that group, Pandora Peters, and another person they recruit called the Freaky Dr. Z, who, whenever I read this guy's dialogue, I swear to God all I can hear is David Tennant. If you ever read this comic, you'll understand why. But the story is that, yeah, the main crux of this comic is Clea and Strange. And can I just say, it's really nice to read a comic book where the characters are in a loving relationship and, you know, depend on each other and, like, love each other no matter what and trust one another and, like, why is this only an Ultimate Spider-Man and why can't we just fire Nick Lowe and the entire Spider-Man editorial staff and why can't we just let Spider-Man be happy in the main comics instead of doing the same thing over again? I'm rambling. Yeah. But there is kind of course, trouble a-brewing, because there's someone in the background that is attacking and basically being a magical serial killer to some of Doctor Strange's enemies, many of whom were people who murdered Strange in the death of Doctor Strange. And we get more of this War of the Seven Spheres, which I think in Volume 2 they'll explain what was the War of the Seven Spheres, which was a war, a 5,000-year war Strange was a part of. Can I just say, Jed MacKay is Jed MacKay's getting up there as one of those writers I really love reading. I can't wait to read his Avengers comics, and of course his Moon Knight is awesome. I also love how, witty, he writes his characters. There's a great moment where, this is also, sadly, the start of the Zeb Wells run, where nobody, what did Peter do? Something dumb. And there's a great moment where, Peter, asks Strange for help. He's like, man, it's great to hear from you, see you again, alive again, Strange. Not a lot of people want to talk to me. And he's like, oh, I came back to life. I'll get to figure out why I'll get back to it at some point. He's like, haha, please don't. So that was fun. It's a lot. The first issue is really Strange is back, and he's basically cleaning up every mess that has been left behind. Clea did have a short time, but she was kind of busy with this magical cartel that was made up of the group formerly known as WAND, and she was dealing with that, and also their thing of using dead superheroes and villains as weapons, like a zombie sentry. Anyway, I don't want to spoil who is behind this, because it's not a character you know. I will say that. It is not a character you know, but it is definitely a character that has major ramifications for Strange going forward. If you've read the Doctor Strange comics ahead of the trade release, then you probably know what this is. But I digress. I think my favorite issue is issue 3, where Dormammu possesses one of his followers and has a peace day with Doctor Strange. And throughout the whole thing, Jed MacKay really knows his history. The dude really studied up on Doctor Strange, because he literally is referencing every defeat that you can go back and look at of Strange defeat, Dormammu's defeat at the hands of Doctor Strange. It's stuff that is some deep cut shit too. And I don't know if Jed MacKay just really can really read up on, the history and be like, oh, I can use that. But then again, The dude really likes to use, like, D-list villains, and also knows all these villains. Dude knows his shit. Like, Jed MacKay, once again, is a dude knows his shit kind of writer. And it's really fun to see that. The stuff with Wong is really fun, too. I really like how he plays off of Pandora Peters, who is, again, a new character from Wand. And I also like how they play off the new recruit, Freaky Dr. Z. I know his whole name is the Freaky Dr. Z, and I really love saying it. But Freaky Dr. Z is a lot of fun. He actually looks a lot like a more psychedelic version of the Dreamfinder from Disney, and I don't think that's an accident. Also, the trio who call themselves Wand. Wong, Pandora Peters, and Freaky Dr. Z, their base is a flying pirate ship. How can you not love that? Like, really? Like, how can you not love that? Anyway, so, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I will say, even though it's not, not magic, I kind of, like, reading this made me go, I would really love to see Jed MacKay write Doctor Who comics. I would really love to see what his take on Doctor Who. But yeah, this is very much like a magical Doctor Who, where you're dealing with these weird, bizarre things, and Strange is rolling with the punches all the way through, and he has Clea with him by his side. And again, it's really satisfying to read a comic book that has a actual functioning relationship. Holy shit, I didn't think that was possible in Marvel Comics anymore. Anyway, so Chris, thank you once again for sending me this book. As of this recording, Chris did tell me that sometime this week, again, as of this recording, that he would be sending the rest of the Marvel Haul and some stuff from IDW. Not going to say what, but I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so looking forward to that. And yeah, but other than that, yeah, Chris, thank you once again. Love this book. And yeah, if you guys have been reading Jed MacKay's Doctor Strange, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, The Multiverse.